Welcome back, everyone. I have a question to everybody out there in the audience. And I want to ask everybody, and I'm sure you'll all answer me right away so I can hear you. You got to yell it out into your radio. How many people, when they pee, wish they could stop the pee from just keeping on going when you sneeze, cough, laugh, or maybe you've had issues and it just keeps on going and it's so embarrassing. I sneezed today and I thought of you. My next guest, I'm excited about bringing him on. I have Tina French and Bettina, I want to say it right, Ferrara, and they are the owners of V Juv. It's a med spa, but we're going to talk about something special that you have. Listen up, every single one of you out there, because we all know we have the problem. I'm saying we because I do too. Everyone has it. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. You have a story. And I want you to kind of tell them your story because of what happened to you, which was on the opposite crazy end of this thing. Go ahead.
Right. So my story is that at 55 years old, I ended up having a cyst that was about 6.5 pounds, and it was on top of my uterus, and it pushed everything down. And so I became completely incontinent to where I couldn't even leave the house. And so, they removed the cyst, and nothing bounced back up because at 55, we're not as springy as we used to be.
Yeah, we're not so springy.
Not so springy. And so I found the Emcella chair because I would not do any of the other options of, bladder sling surgery or Botox in the bladder or drugs. And so I found the Emcella chair and I actually purchased it with my retirement fund. And I just wanted to be able to go back to work. I do commercial property inspections and own my own business. And so I bought the chair and was going to put it in my living room, and it cured me. I was able to, I don't even wear a panty liner. I can run, I can do anything.
Your grandkids, you run after
run
the last
after
time
my grandson, and so, it was just fantastic. And so I decided to take it out of my living room, and I started V Juv a couple years ago because it was just a devastating, issue, and you feel alone and you're just embarrassed. And I decided that, I wanted to share it with everyone.
One of the first people.
I was the first one to have it in Arizona. And to me, I thought, this is the new cell phone because who doesn't want to make that all better? And the side effects are stronger orgasms and more control. It now has since become FDA approved for men also. And actually, in our practice, we've surpassed men with women. Women with men using the chair because it not only strengthens the pelvic floor, but it strengthens the muscle that gets it up and keeps it up. So, back to their youth of waking up with one. And so it's just an amazing, amazing machine. You're fully clothed. You sit in the chair for 28 minutes. It does 11,200 super maximal Kegels for men and for women. And no more getting up in the middle of the night to pee. No more having embarrassing, leakage issues, and stronger orgasms and more control. And the men have a stronger, harder flag. So it's just fantastic for everyone. And we offer a complimentary demonstration so that you can come in, sit on the chair, and see if it's anything you're interested in.
I think people do need to do that. I mean, first of all, if you don't want surgery, you don't have to anymore,
right,
at all. This is something that you sit in you're sitting there on your phone reading a book for 28 minutes, and it's doing the work for you. And from what I understand, because I know somebody, you don't know this, but somebody who listens to my show went in there to try it, and they are going to do it, by the way, but they were saying, oh my, I asked her, how does it feel? Because that was, I think, what everybody wants to know, Bettina.
Sure, yeah.
How does it feel? Because it's a weird thing to think about what it's doing.
And when you hear that it's, you can do a Kegel 500 times stronger with the Emcella chair than we can do on our own, it kind of sounds scary, like it's painful in some way. Absolutely not.
None.
You simply sit on the chair. It does the work for you. You, like you were saying, you can be on your phone, reading a book, chatting, whatever you want to do.
She said it's like a little tingling sensation, and it sort of felt good.
Exactly. It's tightening up your pelvic floor. So, who doesn't want a tight pelvic floor? So
I know you all think about that.
And for me, it's like, the stress of coughing, sneezing, and laughing and feeling like I'm going to, tinkle it was just it was a horrible feeling, and it was taking over my life in a way. And I didn't have as severe of a problem as Tina, but I definitely was something that concerned me. And once I started sitting in the chair after just a few treatments, that symptom went away. And now, being with the allergies here in Arizona, I sneeze and it's not a problem. So
isn't that nice?
It's
Because
awesome.
we all know that, first of all, the money that you spend on the Depends and the things that you have to buy, and like you said the last time, I mean, they're trying to make them pretty and sexy
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I don't think there's any way it's a possibility to make a diaper. Basically, that's what it is.
right.
Feminine or sexy.
Right, it's swimsuit season. If you want to get your swimsuit on, you can't wear a diaper underneath it.
That's kind of gross, right?
Right, yeah.
But here's the thing. What I want people to understand is anyone can do it. You sit in there in your clothes, and it's safe. It's FDA approved.
Yes.
This is what people need to know. And the chair basically does all of the work for you. You also I want people to go to your website because they can see everything there. You're very transparent about your spa, about your med spa. You want everybody to go up onto the website so that you can see it and understand everything that they do. They say right out there. They have wonderful packages that are unbelievably affordable, which is what people need to know, that you've made it affordable. Like I've made this show affordable, you make it affordable for people to do. You will not believe how little it cost for getting even 6 treatments. Within the first 6 treatments, you'll see a difference right away.
You'll stop getting up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, and that's a real bonus right there. And, we offer the complimentary demonstration because we want people to see how it feels. Like your friend you were talking about that came in. We want people to actually feel it because it's so hard to explain on the radio, the feeling of it. And it's just like we said, it's just strengthening your pelvic floor. And we really invite anyone to come in and try it.
Now, that's what they do. They would just want you to come in and try it. They're located at 68th Street in Thomas and Scottsdale. And their phone number, it's 480-593-5400. Call them. They'll do a consultation with you so that they can talk to you about the whole thing and what it is. And basically all they want you to do, come in and try it. And it's a 28-minute deal. This is what we're talking about here. You're not just coming in for a few minutes. It's a treatment that you're getting for free. And they want to offer it to everyone out there because they want everyone to stop peeing in their pants. Right?
And we even made an easier website. Domain is stopthepee.com, STOPTHEPEE.com, so that it's easier to find because people are having trouble with V Juv.
Right. And it is. It's a great website. I love it. Stopthepee.com, and you can go there and you can check out all of the different modalities that they use. But right now they want to give everyone this 28-minute session that does treatment. It's not even it's a treatment that is, and then within the first treatment you will see a difference. They say that.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And we are so different than any other place that has the Emsella chair because, like Tina said in the beginning of the program, she bought this for herself. So our overhead is basically her and I and our office in Scottsdale, which is very, very comfortable, and it's just a very welcoming environment. And
I've
that's
seen
what
it. It's beautiful. I've
Thank
been
you.
in yet, and I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
Well, that's why we can offer the prices we do,
these-
Carol. That's why our prices are they're unbelievable. You're never going to find it anywhere else. And we offer the 28-minute complimentary session because we know this will help, and we want to get people in there and change their lives and stop giving money to the Depends stuff.
Right. The last time you were on, you had mentioned you had made it so affordable. Would you rather go get your hair done because you're looking at about that kind of money?
Right.
It's so affordable for you to be able to go and have something that costs normally a lot of money.
Correct.
Or downtime on all. If you had to have surgery, go to stopthepee.com. It's a great website. Thank you for doing that because we made it a lot easier for everybody to be able to go up and see it. We know it's both men and women that have this problem, so it's not just women, and it's not just older people too. So you older folks out there that we know that you're having the problem, you know that the kids that you have that have had babies and all that.
It's 80% of everyone.
80%, that's a lot of people that are peeing in their pants. So you can go to stopthepee.com and check them out. Also call them and have this treatment. They're giving everyone, the first treatment is for free.
Correct.
It's 28 minutes. You sit in a chair in your clothes. 480-593-5400. It is stopthepee.com.
Very good.
Okay,
We're getting
keep on
better
going.
and better, man.
Yeah.
Every time it just flows.
I just want to also to make sure that I'm being very careful about. You had talked about the cost of things, right? But you know that I didn't bring up any price. But if you do want to,
Well, I
because
was
of the-
thinking, here's what I'm worried about. So the complimentary demonstration, it has a $450 value if you were to go to a gynecologist office or a urologist, okay? That's what they charge. But if I say that, then people are going to think our packages are super expensive. It's like $1,800.
But if you say that your packages are start as low as,
$1,000,
and they go up to,
18.
so that's
Yeah.
what you say.
Well, I don't know if you want to say
And
that.
if you
Maybe
don't
just
want to-
put it on the website.
Put that on the
And
website.
and we also probably should once again mention that there's payment options of, you know,
Oh yeah,
12 months no
financing.
interest. No, it's not
Forgot about
financing, it's
It's a payment plan with no interest.
Gotcha. Let's do that.
Okay.
But the
Do you? What do you? I mean, I just
you
think.
remember we had we
I know.
kind of were in conflict of that too, because that also it gives in their mind. Well,
And it's a lot of
Oh,
money,
okay.
right? If they need a payment plan, it's a
right?
lot of money.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
so
maybe not.
ridiculously inexpensive. I mean, we can say that at other they're not our competitors.
I think that for the next time when you come on, and I know we're talking now, but that's okay. I want you to come up with something to help me be able to say for that, because it's so incredibly wonderful.
The
I
prices.
mean, what would if I said, if somebody could believe that within 6 treatments, let's say it started as low as $1,000, if I said something like that, would you be willing to do something, to try something like that?
Yeah, whatever you guys think. I mean, I personally am not offended by the price, you know what I mean? And if you are, then you're gonna be
If
offended
somebody's
later
offended
than now,
by
you know what I mean?
$1,000, they're not gonna do it no matter
Right,
what.
and we are giving $450 value away for free
Right.
just to get people to try it because we believe in it so
But
much.
we want to be careful because that's not your price of it.
Correct.
Right? So
Correct.
here we go.
Okay.
I think not peeing on yourself. I think not peeing on yourself is priceless.
Oh yeah, priceless is right.
What?
Not peeing on yourself is
Not peeing on
priceless.
yourself is priceless.
But they might think that's a lot of money too if we say that. Price.
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
got to. We got to come up. We want to come up with something. I mean, for me, it's the words unbelievably affordable.
See, the
This is
15
the
minutes,
commercial.
the 15 minutes was fine. The 15 minutes was fine. That was the 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So I think twice a month, the 15.
Okay. That's really good. Commercial's good.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking about pee-pee and how a lot of people pee in their pants when they cough, sneeze, laugh, or have an issue with that problem and not sleeping through the night. So many different things that people deal with, and it's so embarrassing. And we all hate it. We're all living with it, and you don't have to. And what these folks here are talking about here is what they've done is they have made it so affordable for people, and they want you to see that by going up on their website. Check it out at stopthepee.com, and you will see that this is something that you are going to be so excited about. And you said that every single time you've come on so far, you get at least somebody who calls in because they're looking to see what they can do to help themselves, because a lot of people deal with the issue.
Well, it's a life changer. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And it's so hard to explain unless you actually see it. It is a chair. It truly is a chair that you sit on that does this phenomenal thing of strengthening your pelvic floor. and you're just sitting there. So I just think that people need to come check it out.
Now, and guess what they do? By you checking it out, they offer to you the first treatment is free. It's a free treatment that they're offering for everybody. A real treatment. It's 28 minutes that you sit there and you basically just sit there in your clothes, and you can feel the tightening of it, but she said it felt like sort of tingling. It's not a tight feeling, it's a tingling sensation. It doesn't hurt in any way, and she even saw a difference immediately, right away, and wow, what a difference. Who wants to have surgery? You had surgery already, and which didn't work.
Well, mine was, I didn't have the bladder sling surgery. All they did was I had a cyst, which was like 6.5 pounds on top of my uterus, and all they did was laparoscopically, robotically, they just removed it through my belly button. So they drained it and popped it out like an empty balloon, but nothing bounced back up when it was gone.
So you still had the problem.
I still had the problem.
I think you thought that possibly you wouldn't have that problem anymore. You were probably excited about it, but it didn't work.
No, well, it just, all it did was, it pushed it down, and it wasn't going to pop back up at 55 years old. Nothing pops back up at 55 years old.
Right.
And so I still had the problem and sat on the chair and completely cured.
And when you have people that are calling you about this, and they're coming in and they're getting these treatments, they're coming in droves. What can you tell me? What are people's reactions?
They are quite surprised because it's something that, like you said, after one treatment you can notice a difference. We just had a lady come in a couple days ago that drives a lot, and she was having to stop and find restrooms. And with the COVID, it was very difficult for her to find places to stop and use the restroom. And we changed that for her. So now she can drive longer periods of time for her work.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So you go to stopthep.com is the website, and you can see everything. They're very transparent about everything. They are the two of them. You were the first person to have the chair here in Arizona, and you brought it you said it. You took it out of your living room, and you put it into the place where now you can offer for everyone to be able to get that
I just never
relief.
wanted anybody to feel the way that I did. And actually what the great thing is what I actually get out of this is, we have a patient who actually heard about it from someone who had come in and done the free treatment, and it was telling her at the dog park. And she was saying, I'm going to have the bladder sling surgery. And she goes, why aren't you sitting on the chair? And she said, what chair? Of course, no one bothered to tell her because they were going to sell her surgery. And so this was last year in October. She called me. Her bladder sling surgery was scheduled for December 14th. By November, she was able to cancel her bladder sling surgery, and she does not have to have bladder sling surgery. She doesn't wear a pad, nothing. So that's rewarding to me, is that, not only have you, given somebody, the gift of not peeing on themselves, but you gave them the gift of not having to have surgery.
And freedom.
And freedom.
Yeah.
So the number to call them, it's 480-593-5400, and they're giving everyone a 28-minute treatment. And in the first treatment, you can see the difference. Call them. Their number again, 480-593-5400. I'm telling you, I know Mother's Day is around the corner, and I know it seems like a silly thing, but it's what a great gift to try it and to give somebody the gift of freedom like this. And you know what? We all know. Don't think your mothers are not doing it. They are. We're all peeing in our pants.
We can stop that.
But the fact is that you can stop it, and you've made it affordable for people to be able to do. I also want people to understand this is safe. This is FDA approved. This is big for people. They want to know that it's FDA approved. And so no downtime whatsoever. You don't have to deal with drugs. You don't have to deal with surgery. And it's the most wonderful thing for people to do. And you want everybody
Get your
to
life
try
back.
Yeah, we want everyone to try it, and it's not going to take a long time either. I mean, you can be cured within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treatments.
And that's it.
That's it. And your life is back.
And would you
But
be?
you might
I'm going to
need
do
more.
this. I'm going to
It
do
depends on
this
the
no
person.
matter. I'm going to say this no matter what.
Okay.
What are you willing to pay? If what is it? I mean, to me, let's say it's $1,000, which I know it starts as low as that.
Yes, that's
To
6
change
treatments, yes.
to change your life, is that worth it? I know what we spend money on. It's right.
Well, and also we've teamed up with, it's called Cherry, and it is, it interest-free payment plans.
So even if you had to, let's say it's $1,000, you put like little payments towards that. It's nothing. It's very easy. You've made it so simple for everyone.
And the link to Cherry's on the website, so you can, do it before you even come in.
So the website again, it's stopthep.com. What do you today when you're here and you want to talk to people about this? I know you had a story,
I do.
right? And your story was how you met Tina
Correct,
as well.
yeah. So I basically, from a friend, I was out on a girls' night, and so we started laughing and having a good time, and I
Had to go to
tingled
the
in my
bathroom.
pants. Yeah, So she said, "Hey, have you heard of the chair?" Like she was talking about that other lady, and I said I had not. So she took me down to Tina's, and I tried the chair then, and I couldn't believe it. It was miraculous, and so I basically asked Tina if I could help her because. Again, it's not like our overhead's so low, it's just the two of us, and really what I wanted to do was get the word out to people to help them because it really changed my life, and I think other people would really benefit from it. And so I just said I'd help her, and basically that's what I'm doing, and it's because I believe in it so much. I believe in this chair. It's something I think everyone should do if they need it, and it will really change their lives, and that's really how I feel.
Maybe it's you. Maybe
Right.
it's someone that you know, right? Give this the gift of this. This is just nothing. It's a free treatment. One free 28-minute treatment. They want you to try it. It's all about sitting on there and checking it out, right? Because it's like you got to see it to believe it,
Mhm.
is the kind of thing.
And feel it
And
to
feel it.
understand it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Because it just sounds, different. And so, you need to just, experience it yourself.
The
And-
phone number to call them to get it, it's 480-593-5400. When you go up on the website, you're going to be so unbelievably surprised at how unbelievably affordable they've made it because they don't have that overhead that everybody else has. And let me tell you something. When it's something like this and you can charge a lot of money, some people do. You don't
they
do
do.
that.
They're
No.
way-
You do not do that. You want to help everybody out there. You're excited about it for yourselves, and that's
Exactly.
what you wanted to do. Again, call them. Their number is 480-593-5400. So this is a complimentary session for you. It's a treatment, and you will see a difference in the first time you're on there. Again, it is safe, it's effective, it is FDA approved. It's both for men and women. Don't forget, you men, we know that you're peeing in your pants just as much as we are.
Well, even if they're not peeing in their pants, think about how affordable and what it's worth to a man. He doesn't even have to have an issue with tinkling
Hey, that's
his
another
pants.
part of it.
Okay,
We-
is that he can do it so he can sleep through the night and wake up with wood.
you know,
that's
a big
worth
thing.
$1,000 right there.
Right there.
So
Right
actually,
there.
the men are bypassing the women and sitting in the chair currently.
They love
because
sitting on the chair. It feels good, and it
Well-
helps them feel even better.
It helps them feel better. But yeah, it's actually, but that that's so for men. It's sleeping through the night and then waking up with something in the morning.
The phone number is 480-593-5400. You know what? We're laughing here, but at the same time, we all know how serious it can really be.
Right.
And you don't have to. There's so many different ways that you can now feel better by getting something more natural,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
It's completely safe. You sit in your clothes, in about 28 minutes, it's done, and you feel better, and you just might wake up with a what? I'm not going to say it.
Morning wood.
That number again, 480-593-5400. Again, I think the most important thing is, so of course everybody wants that too, right?
Right.
And if when we're this age, and there's some people who are younger that have that problem too, but this is what we're looking for.
Well, it's not even a problem. You want to keep your muscles strong. So you're taking the rest of your body to the gym. Why wouldn't you want to take that to the gym? It is your best friend.
And so, there you go. I love having you on. And we end up with this all the time. And I have to say, you know what? That's a part of it that's an issue for a lot of men as well. And when the women feel better, the men feel better, everybody's happy. You're saving money by not buying diapers anymore. You don't have to do that. You may not have to do surgery, which is
Right.
awesome. You
And
stop
no more
some of
little
the-
blue pills.
and no more little blue pills. Again, that phone number to call them, 480-593-5400. They are giving everybody a treatment. The first treatment is just free. It's unbelievably affordable. You're going to love it because when you go up on the website, you're going to be so surprised at how unbelievably affordable it is. It's stopthep.com, 480-593-5400.